Welcome to everybody who's live in the Facebook group as well. There we go. Okay, could you just pop a 2 if you can see the screen as well now? You can see the, yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we can get going. So welcome everyone. Now, on Monday, I went through the exchange, but there was a couple of things that weren't working properly on the exchange. So I just wanted to go through those with you, and we'll just recap for those that weren't on Monday's call, who haven't seen the recording that's in the Facebook group. So first of all, these are these are tester accounts for me. Okay, so I haven't got my wallet, my own wallet or anything like that before anyone else. This is purely a tester one. What I'm going to show you is how we get from when you actually get your wallet, okay, how you get your, sorry, I'm just going to go here, how you get your crew or your UNTB, whichever it is that you want to put on the exchange, to the exchange. Okay, and it's really quite straightforward, but you just need to probably watch the video a few times. So the first thing that we do, so for example here you can see I've got 100 available crew. I've staked 698 of those, but I've got 100 here. So I'm going to send 100 over to the Unitex account. So I'm just going to go back over to the Unitex account, because the way you need to be for this is you need to go here where it shows on the left hand side like a little wallet and it says balances. So if you click on that, it'll bring you to your balances and deposits. So I want to put crew over, so I'm going to go and deposit crew. Now this may look a little bit different for people than, so even if you're used to a trading account, it may look a little bit different the way that they've done this. So there's two things here. We've got a deposit address. Now again, like I said, it is a testing type account. So we've got exchange wall, and then we've got a long what we call they call it a crypto unit memo, which is like an address. Okay, so what we need to do is first of all, remember, write it down, the deposit address, exchange wall, and then copy the crypto memo, which is there. Then go back to your crypto unit explorer and you're going to click the send button. Okay, so the send button is going to give you the option to send over. So I'm going to send over what's in there, which is 100 crew. Okay, and we're going to send it to, so the memo, so let's go back. The memo is the long number, and the word here is what you're going to put at the top. So the memo is the long number. I'm going to paste it at the bottom. Again, double check it's the right number. I always check the first couple and the last few digits so that you can make sure that you've got the correct address. It's important that. And then we're sending it to, this is what they're calling the username. So the username will be exchange wall in this instance. Okay, everybody will have different names. We click the send button. When you set up your wallet, you'll be prompted to set up a PIN. So again, you pop your PIN in, everything works off this PIN. You confirm your PIN, and you'll see at the bottom where it says transaction has finished successfully. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the Unitex. I'm going to, oops, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to refresh the page. Okay. And I'm just looking to see if it's actually come in. I think it may have done. Let's have a look. Transaction history. It's a little bit glitchy, the system at the moment. For those who are using it may have noticed that. Don't worry, everything will be put right. You can see where my deposit has come in of the 100 units. You can see how quick it is. So it's come in 100 units. You then can go back to your balances and deposits, and you can see now where it's been put in there. Okay, so now it's in your wallet and you've decided that you want to sell those 100 units. Okay, so what do you do now? Now we need to keep this as simple as we can. So if you're a trader and you're used to trading, you'll be familiar with everything that you see on here. But if you're not, and a lot of people are not familiar with what they're seeing, then excuse me, you just need to know a couple of things to get you confident and that you can learn more. And we will be doing more and more trainings to help people along the way. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you've decided you're going to sell your crew. So along at the bottom here of the screen, you'll see what we call pairs, and those are what we can trade against. So look for the crew. So you're going to trade crew to USDU. Now remember, USDU is our stable coin. Okay, so first of all, that's the first thing that we're going to do. So we have a choice when we come to the order type. So we go back to the box here. If this doesn't change to sell and buy crew, okay, just keep refreshing at the top, the little arrow at the top next to the search bar. Just keep clicking that. You know, hopefully all these little glitches, and you may not have it on your browser or your computer, you know, but eventually all the little glitches will be ironed out. Excuse me, we are all in a testing phase as well. Okay, so there's two things you can do. You can do a limit order or a market order. First of all, if you're going to do a limit order, as I explained on Monday, a limit order is you're saying, I only want to sell my crew for, and you stipulate the amount. Okay, so if you want to know what the current value is, you'll see on this chart here, you'll see a line and it'll say 63. Okay, now how do I get that line? You may be wondering, how do you get the line to appear on this chart here? And this is called the baseline. So first of all, you've got choices in here where you can change them different views. Can't do any damage, so play around with it. Okay, now don't be frightened. So that's a 5-minute view. So that's every 5 minutes you're seeing what's going on with the trading. If you want a 1-minute view every minute, you can do that. It just, you can see it just changes the view. You can have a 15-minute if you want. Okay, so let's put it back to the 1 minute. And then we've got the baseline here. So if you click on this button, it's showing you different options you can put on. So just scroll down and put baseline, add it on, and then it'll come up here. And then you'll get the line and you'll be able to see what the price is. Okay, so currently it's going for around about the 63 cents for the crew. So you need to just need to get that off there. Get rid of that. Yeah, so you need to then think, now, do I want to sell it at what it is today, which is what we call the market value? Or do I want to put an order in? So it's like putting an order in and saying, I want to sell it for $1 or $2. And then you can walk away and you don't have to be sat there. But what will happen is when it hits $1, as long as there's buyers in the system who are prepared to pay $1, then it will sell yours automatically. So there's two choices. You can do a limit order where you choose what the price is going to be you're going to sell it for, or the market value. So for this example, I'm going to do the market value. Okay, so you can see it happening live. So click on the market value. So the amount that I want to sell, I've got available 300 here. So I'm going to sell 100. Okay, and I'm going to click on the sell crew button. Okay, so the page will refresh. If it doesn't come back up, click the refresh button again. Again, these little glitches will get ironed out. You can see it's gone from my available balance, and you can also see that it's gone at the market value. So where would I see that? There's a couple of places that you're going to see that. First of all, if you go to the top, where it said USDU, I've now got the $63.63, which my 100 have sold for. Why is it slightly less than the $64? Okay, is because of the fee that they charge when you're actually trading, which is a very, very small amount and all trades, and anybody used to trading understands that they take that small fraction off, and they vary from exchange to exchange. So if I now want to look in trade history, you can see where here, where I sold at 11.20. Sorry, this keeps coming up. They obviously want to help us. At 11.20, and I sold the 100. And you can see it all breaks down, and they tell you what the fee is as well. Okay, so it's very, very straightforward how you actually sell them. If you want to buy them, you can do that as well. Okay, so I may want to buy some, so you can do that, and all you do is the same type of thing. I'm going to put the market value. I want to buy 100 crew at whatever it is at the moment. Might not have enough money actually in there. We might have to just bring it down. Let's bring it down to 50. So I'm going to buy 50 crew at the market value, what they're going for now. So I click on buy crew, refresh your page. If it don't come up straight away. Okay. So again, go to your trade history. You can see where it's reduced my balance at the top of USDU. Go into the trade history, and you'll see where I've bought. Now it's because what you'll see 3 separate transactions here. It's because at the time there was 3 people who were selling those amounts. So what it does the whole amount, but it can sometimes be taken in 3, 4, 5, 6 amounts. So you might find that some go straight away, and some you might have to just wait another minute or 2 for those to go. Now, because I'm buying, right, and because at the moment this is being tested, remember, not everybody's got the wallet open. There's only a few people got a wallet, and it's not everybody's real wallets. Okay, because that's happening, you can see when I purchased the price and when I sold, you can see the price has gone up. Okay, so it's made that price. So you can see when people are buying and selling, the price will be adjusting all the time. And like I said, when the wallets are available and when people can actually, if they want to sell the crew or buy more crew, when that happens, you know, then you'll see more of a true reflection of the price there. That's not saying that price won't change or go up. That could easily go up. You know, people have to decide what are they willing to let their valuable crew go for. People buy them. People will buy them. You know, that's the thing. You may have bought them. You may have been given them at a low price when you purchase your education, but they now will have a bigger value. So don't put a lower price on them. You know, think about it and wait. Go for that higher price, because if nobody's selling at the lower price, then they can't buy them at the lower price, can they? So if they want them, and people will want them, then they'll pay whatever price that you put on there. So that's just sort of a bit of a just so you understand that. So buying and selling, don't be frightened of it. You know, you don't have to be frightened of it. Just write it down. Remember, a limit order is what you choose, and a market order is what the market chooses. Once you've clicked that button for market, the chances are it's going to sell straight away. Now, the limit order, which is the one you're choosing, okay, will fall down here. So as you can see, the other day when I was testing, I put an order in and I said it was for USDU, okay, and I said that I want a buyer for my USDU at $1, okay. Now that hasn't happened yet. So what's happened, it's actually in a queue, it's waiting for somebody to come in and buy. Now that may never happen. So you do have an option. There is a little button here, a little X. If you click on the X, it cancels the order. So it's like putting an order in that it's just waiting for something to happen. Okay, so I hope that's made that part of it clear for you. And you'll see now, okay,
in a sec that will have gone. That order will have gone. Oh, that should have done. There we go. Cancel the order. If it's not going, that's another glitch that we can report. It's always good doing these tests on these accounts. Let's have a look. Just refresh your page. If it's not coming up, no, it's not going. So again, just a little glitch that would normally disappear. When you click an X, that should go. Okay, so don't, like I said, don't be frightened. And then we've got different options. So as you can see, when we go into the balances, sorry, the balances here, bear with me. Right, so when you go into the balances, you can also withdraw as well. Okay, now what you will need to do is, if you're going to withdraw your USDU, it would go back into your wallet. Okay, so it's going to go back into the crypto unit wallet. Now, if you want to change the USDU to USD, you can do, and then you can withdraw the USD to an exchange or to a wallet that you've got, you know, wherever you want to exchange that for. I'm sure that the option will soon come where we can exchange for other coins as well. You've got the option for euro at the moment to withdraw, because it's all down to what pairs come up here. So new things are being added all the time, as you can see. Bitcoin to USD. Okay, so you can sell. Oh, refresh the page. If this happens, this is just something else as well. As you saw then, when I clicked on the pair here, I'll do it again. That stays where it says sell bit. The previous one I've done, just keep refreshing. Just remember, to everything you do, just refresh in between, just till the system and all these little glitches are ironed out. Okay, so if we go to Bitcoin USD and I want to refresh, reload, so I'm going to reload the page again. So now I can sell or buy Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go and buy Bitcoin. Where are we? Okay, it dropped a bit and it's gone back up again. So I'm going to put a market order in. So I'm going to do what the price it is now. The amount. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. Amount can't be empty. How much am I going to buy? Sorry about this, is a bit, I don't think it's actually working quite right at the moment. I think they've only just put this on, but the idea is that I could go in and I'll be able to buy Bitcoin with my USD that I've got. So can you see here where it's available, where I can buy the Bitcoin? Okay, they are attaching payment processors to the back office at the moment. Okay, so just be aware that that is happening. Okay, so there will be little glitches and there will be things that are not perfect, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of what actually what you can do and how these two will link. Now, they don't link automatically, they link like anything else, where you have to put an address in and then it gets sent. But you saw how quick it went from one to the other, and it is usually a very quick process. We found that when we've been testing it, it has been a really, really quick process. So I hope that's helped. I am going to put this up as a recording as well, and I am going to do some more little videos to help people. So I'm going to look at some of the questions now. Let's have a look what we've got questions wise. Let's have a look. Show if I put in a limit for 1k crew at $1, 1,000 crew at $1, will it sell it in a small amounts until the whole? Yes, it could well sell it. You're right, Shoba. So if you put 1,000 crew that you want to sell and you've put a limit order in for $1, you know, again, it's all about, you put that order in and it's about the people who are buying. So if there's nobody there at that second to buy, then you'll just sell what people are buying, if you know what I mean. So if you've got 1,000 and then we've got people who've got orders in for 600 at that price, then
your 600 will go and you'll be left with 4 to sell. So that will be done automatically in the system. Okay. Somebody else is asking, can we buy World Crew using crypto from another wallet? No, you can't buy World Crew from using crypto from another wallet in your back office. UGPay Group AG is a separate company. It's a regulated company, and therefore it has to be money that has to be transacted from your own wallets, your own bank accounts. Okay, so we can't do it from one place to another. So I hope that's answered that, Steve. Anybody else got any questions before we call it a day? No? Fantastic. Okay, so I hope that the information's been clear. Can you just pop a 1 in the chat if it's clear how you actually send from the wallet when we have it? Yeah, fantastic. Okay, and like I said, we'll be doing more and more of these, so people are getting more and more familiar. So just, you know, tap in, send the video to your team. We need to let as many people as we can know how to do this. All right, so thanks very much. One thing just before I go, I did forget to mention, you know, you can go in and you can buy Crew as well. Okay, so remember, Crew will have their own value, and then once you've bought them, remember they're then unlocked, so you then could put them into your wallet and then you can stake them as well, or you can just wait for the price to go up and sell them that way and make a profit. So thanks very much, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye.